Hi guys, and welcome back to Wabenden Auto Sales in Milton Keynes. Just wanted to run through a couple of the cars we've got in at the moment. So I've got this great little SsangYong Tivoli. Fantastic spec on it, lovely condition. I mean, this thing's great. You've got leather seats, you've got sat nav. This is an automatic, which we get asked a lot about from a lot of customers looking for automatics at the moment. I mean, you can control your steering wheel from comfort, sport. You've got electric windows all the way around. You've got heated seats, heated leather. Cracking little car. Privacy glass. Isofix for your child seats, armrest. It's a great looking thing. Great size for the family. Really spacious boot. Look at that thing. Really great car. Not a lot of people have heard of SsangYong, but they've been around for a little while. There's good parts availability, and we've just completed a service on this. It's a 1.6 petrol automatic. What else have we got? This i20, popular model this. This one's actually going out to a customer next week. So this is sold. I think it's a bit of a Christmas present or a birthday present, I'm not quite sure. But we've got this one. Citroen C1, this has actually got a roof which folds back, canvas roof. It's going to be lovely in the spring and the summer. The Peugeot 208 there, fantastic first time car. As well as a little Honda Jazz, that's great for first time drivers too. Another first time driver option, the little 1.2 petrol Kia Picanto. If you need an estate car, we've got this great petrol, ULEZ friendly Kia Ceed. Very clean example on the Qashqai in the back there. Top spec with the pan roof, leather seats. Really, really good service history on that car as well. If you're after an Audi, got a lovely Audi Q3 in. This is 2 litre diesel. We've just done all the discs and pads on it. This has actually got an unusual interior. It's actually cloth, but the light interior. So if you're not a fan of leather or the dark interior, this is lovely. This is. We actually drove this car all the way back from Manchester where we sourced this one. Great little car. And then we've got another Audi over here. This is an absolute supreme example. We've got an Audi A6 Le Mans Special Edition. This is an estate. And this has absolutely got cracking service history. Even to the point where they've changed the tyres from summer to winter tyres every 6 months. Just had a recall done for the passenger airbag at Audi, but absolutely pristine example of this. Beautiful little car. Anyway, the reason for the video today was to run through. We've got a Nissan Leaf, something a little bit different for us. Electric Nissan Leaf. So we'll go and show you that just now. So this Seat Leon's coming as a part exchange. We're actually trading that on to another trader who's going to get that ready for sale. It needs a couple of bits, but nice car actually, just a little bit high mileage for us. This little cheap Ford Focus coming part exchange. Do someone as a little run around. Another cracking option for a first time car here, 1.2 petrol Hyundai i20, another popular model. 7-seater if you need a 7-seater. We've got the Zafira here. It's really clean inside this. It's locked, so I can't quite get in it, but really clean and tidy inside. 7 seats, good service history, and seats are down at the moment. But here's the Nissan Leaf we're talking about. So a little bit different for us. We don't often sell electric cars. We have done a couple of these, and they've proven quite popular. Obviously, EVs have moved on quite a long way in terms of battery technology, but obviously the prices of the new and nearly new vehicles are absolutely extortionate. So this is a great value entry level into the world of electric vehicle ownership. So I'm just going to open this up. This has just had a new MOT. It's had 4 tyres recently. Look at this, you've got charging cables, you've got a domestic 3-pin plug charger, and although it might be slow, it takes about 12 hours to charge this overnight, but using the slower charger it maintains the battery health at a better rate than using the fast charger. But we've also got the fast charger there, which will plug into your public charging ports. Really good sized boot on these. A little bit bigger than the first generation of Leaf, which had a big sort of trunk in the middle. They've sort of done away with that and given you an extra bit of boot space here, which is really good. You fit a buggy in there, no problem at all, along with any shopping luggage, anything you might need in there. Really good size. Very spacious in the back. Actually went on a test drive in this one yesterday, and I can't believe how comfortable the rear seats are. They're really, really soft. Really soft compared to a lot of cars. You sort of get in and they're quite firm. This is really nice. Nice place to be as a passenger. So kids will love it. If you've got adult passengers, they've got plenty of leg room. I'll just get in here and demonstrate that. I mean, I've set the driving position up for myself, and look, I've still got loads of room in here. And yeah, can't get over the comfort in the back here. It's really nice. So this is in the centre. You get electric windows, privacy glass, alloy wheels. We'll just jump in here. You got, look, 4 electric windows. What I like about the Leafs is a pioneering technology really with the electric vehicles. You can set the charging cycle to come on when you get cheap electric overnight. So if you get home from work at 5 p.m, plug it in. You don't necessarily have to start charging it until you tell the car what you want to do. So if you get cheap electric from 11 p.m, midnight, whatever tariff you might be on, you can actually tailor it to suit really, so you can get the cheap electric. But fantastic amount of technology in the car. It's great value for money. So this is all touch screen. You can access your navigation, things like you've got digital radio, give you the status of the car. Let's just turn that down for a moment so you can hear me talking. I'm sure you'd like to listen to music a bit more than me talking. But yeah, you can customise all of this to have your heating come on in the morning. You set your schedule, so if you know you're going to be up at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday, for example, when it's a bit icy outside, you can set this to come on at 1:45 and start warming the car up, and things like this. But things like automatic headlights, cruise control, and although the battery range on these from new was about 100, some quoted 120 miles, some quoted 105 miles. Obviously, being a used car, this is 10 years old now, it's not going to have the full range and full battery health. So we've actually got around about 80% battery health on this vehicle, but being 10 years old, it's still in great condition. And we've charged this up. We went on a short test drive the other day, and it was showing around about 90 miles on the full charge on this range here. Obviously, this is going to fluctuate depending on how aggressive you drive or how economically you drive. And you've got things like eco mode here to help you out. But this car's only done 44,000 miles, so it's going to last a long while yet and offer a really good range. And what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to take this home and give it a go and test it out for myself and see actually how much range we can get on it on the full charge. Say full charge, it's 93%. That's good enough for me. And we'll see if we can actually get close to the 90 miles. So we've done 4.9 miles on a test run yesterday. Let's see if we can get close to that advertised range there. But it's great. You've got regenerative braking, so you can gear selector there. You've got your climate control, so I'm not going to use the heating all the time. I will try and drive it economically, but you can set all your heating controls and climate controls up on here as well. So really great value car. Really been impressed with the Leafs. Obviously, for a snip over £5,000, you're getting a lot of car for the money, and it's great value motoring, considering you haven't got to pay for diesel or petrol. You can choose to charge it at home on a domestic 3-pin plug and use cheap electric overnight, or you have got the option of the public chargers as well. So we're going to give this a go, and I'll report back on what we find. Okay, so a little bit later in the day, but I'm going to take this Nissan Leaf home with me. So it's about probably about 12 miles ish home, so I'm going to give it a go and see how we get on. Probably not going to charge it overnight as it won't be necessary, but I'm going to use it for a few days and see how far we can get using this car day to day. So we'll start her up. That's all there is to it. Lights up like a spaceship. I'm saying I'm at 92% and I've got about 84 miles left. So we'll see how this goes. I will need the heating on a little bit because the window's starting to steam up just in this early evening. It's being quite cold outside, probably only about 5 or 6 degrees. So we'll get the heater on, warmed up, get this window cleared, and off we go. Right, back again. So we've actually done about 10 miles and really nice drive actually. We've had it in the regenerative braking mode, which is into drive and eco, and then you use the same selector to put it into B, which is regenerative braking. And yeah, so used just under 20% battery in total. It started on about 85%, wasn't it? And we had about 85 miles range. I used the heater for a little bit of the journey just to clear the screen, but yeah, we've done about 10 miles on that, so we used about a fifth of the battery on 15 miles. So yeah, so far so good, and it was a pleasant and comfortable drive. And we'll report more in the morning on the way into work and speak to you then. So update on day 2, we've got 62% left after doing 28 miles. So the range is actually showing quite healthy there at 54 miles range. Obviously that's going to go down a little bit. I will need to use the heating on the journey home because I'm absolutely frozen to the bone. And then yeah, we'll see what the state of play is once we've done the round trip journey back to work in the morning, see what's left, and give you an update on the real life driving range of this Nissan Leaf. Good morning once again. So this is day 3, so we're on Wednesday now. Just got into work. I've got 29 miles left. Used 70% of battery, so I've got 33% left, and I've covered 51 miles. So realistically, 80 miles on a full charge I'm pretty happy with, and I've used the car as I typically would, coming to and from work, doing the school run. I would have had time to fit in like a weekly shop, or doing a few errands as well. So typical use over 3 days. Planned it nicely, so I've actually got enough charge to get home and quite comfortably maybe do a couple of errands in the evening and pop it on charge overnight, ready for another full charge for the rest of the week. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that, and represents quite good value for money, bearing in mind this is just under £5,000. Right there again, just to summarise, so this Nissan Leaf, so we arrived at work this morning around about 9:30, plugged it in to a domestic 3-pin charging point, so the car charges at about the rate of 3.3 kilowatts. So we are on, currently I've just checked it, it's had about 6.5 hours charge. I think at the start of the video I said it takes 12 hours to charge to 100%, but it's doing a little bit quicker than that. So it reckons there's another hour left till the full charge, but we are on an hour 10 estimated to charge it to 100%. At the moment we are on 97% battery, back up to 82 miles range. So yeah, can I live with this car doing a typical short commute to work, charging during the day or charging overnight if I plan it correctly? I think I can. So all in all, for an entry-level electric vehicle, it's a great option. I may want to keep my diesel vehicle or petrol vehicle as a family car, use this as the daily commuter, little run around, second car for the family is absolutely ideal. And then the longer journeys I'd still go back to petrol or diesel, or if funds allowed me to, I would perhaps upgrade this as a second EV into something a little bit newer with a bigger battery, as they've evolved over the years. Prices are starting to come down, although they are still out of reach of many budgets. But But yeah, no, very impressed with this Nissan Leaf, and I would recommend it.